Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So if you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. And if you have been here for a while, thank you so much for continuing to show up. We are going to do a monthly spread for August, and starting on August 1st is Lammas. So we're going to get into what that season is going to bring in. We're going to get into what the theme of the overall month is going to look like, and then we'll get into each and every one of your separate astrological signs with that and what the energy looks like for you that month. So the general theme is gratitude, celebration, and preparation. You could do some things such as baking something fresh like bread. You can preserve berries for the winter, or you can practice gratitude and abundance rituals. So those are the common themes for this season. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right into your spread. Welcome, Aquarius friends. If your sun, moon, or rising falls into the sign of Aquarius, then this is your reading. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into your spread for this month and take a look at the energy. All right, let's see what we have here. Let's get the general overall theme for the month for Aquarius, please. What is the general overall theme? Thank you. We have prayers to the earth, number 34. Become present with the blessings you already have. May gratitude fill your heart. All right, we're going to read from the book on that and see what additional messages we can get. So the key words for this card are gratitude, acknowledgement of blessings. Many, if not all, of the practices for all of the Sabbats are born out of a deep gratitude for another day of life, another morsel to eat, or shelter from the rain. These celebrations were moments to pause, reflect, and express sincere thanks for all blessings, grand and small. In today's world, however, it's so easy to get swept away by the desire for more without taking the time to acknowledge all that you have already. From the breath in your lungs to the shoes on your feet, there is always something to give thanks for. You are being called to shift your focus from what may be lacking or incomplete and direct your attention to everything that is already present in your life. Share your appreciation with others. Thank the rivers and the clouds and celebrate all that you have not had to endure. Open your heart and let gratitude fill in any of the empty spaces or feelings of lack. The more time spent in gratitude, the more that you will fertilize the energy of growth and transformation. All right. So, with my Aquarius friends out there, this message is very much just to root yourself in the current present energy, okay? So we get anxious when we think too much about the future, and we may get depressed when we think too much about the past. But when we're living in this current present moment, we should be able to release and let go all of those feelings because they're not serving us in the present moment, and find things to be grateful right now, okay? Again, the air you breathe, the shoes on your feet. There are so many things that you can find to be grateful for. All right, let's get into the rest of the spread here. We're going to pull one more card. This is going to cover your spiritual path, your career and finance, love, and we got the owl. And a second card wanted to come out, so I'm going to keep that at the bottom and we'll cover that. So with the owl card, it says there are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition, okay? The other one that wanted to come out here is celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. So let's get a read from the book on this owl card for you and take a look at what we have. So the owl offers universal protection. Your intuition will develop and help will come to you from spirit. You are at a crossroads in your life. As the owl symbolizes great wisdom and changes ahead, this card may also indicate that you will soon commence a course of study. You will gain much insight and may counsel or teach others. For personal and relationships, you will be heavily in demand personally and very popular. You will also be very protective of your family. With all your newly gained knowledge and wisdom, you may become involved in helping people. Your perceptive counseling abilities will flow through you and enable you to help people get back into the right path. This will be a wonderful experience, and you will find it very uplifting. A deeply intuitive period will be very intense, and we'll see you receiving messages from your dreams and inner voice. These messages need to be taken seriously. You will help children, family members, and friends in this way. You will also have the capacity to see beyond deceit and false people who have only their own interests at heart. For career and money, a thirst for knowledge and greater understanding will see you further your career by taking on new skills. There is a possible career move and profitable times ahead for self-employment. Healthier ways of living starting now, including exercise plans, will be successful. Take time out to stop and listen. You may pick up some secret information, a great tip to improve your finances, or hear about a particular extra source of income or a new job. All right, beautiful energy there. So let's get some further insight from the tarot here. And all right, thank you. Interesting. So the Five of Wands came out with the Ten of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. All right, so what I'm getting here is, I just heard the struggle is real. So there's been some sort of battle or competition, and this does feel external to you. I'm also seeing an ending of some sort, so this could be a betrayal ending. If that doesn't resonate with you, it's just getting like the end of the line. I'm getting to the end of this battle and conflict, okay? With the Six of Pentacles here, this is about balance and reciprocity. So I'm also getting that this right here, this energy is past energy. And so because we have this stay in the moment with gratitude, this is where the gratitude is going to come in to balance out this previous energy. So if something has ended, it is leaving your life for your greatest good. And I do have the Tower at the bottom here. So let fall away what needs to fall away, Aquarius. All right. What else do we have here, please? Thank you. The King of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So you may be moving forward passionately towards something, towards a love situation. We now have all of the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so we now have all of the suits represented here. Okay, I love that because it feels very balanced. It feels like there's a lot going on here, but you're working with it, okay? You're finding your balance in the moments of unsteadiness and even battle and conflict and endings, okay? Even painful endings. But with this Knight of Cups and the King of Wands, I am seeing somebody rise up into their power and move towards something with passion. So I have a king and a queen here. The Queen of Pentacles is a very feminine, nurturing, loving energy, and she is stable, solid. She is secure. She may even have financial stability. And then the King of Wands is the master of leadership and passionate energy, goes forward towards that which he desires. Now I'm saying he and she, take that as it resonates. These are just masculine and feminine energies here. This could also be too some past relationship that has ended, and maybe it was very tumultuous. I'm getting that as well. Okay, it was not balanced, and now it feels like you're seeking this balance into a new situation. something that's ahead of you here. But it is going to require you to step into your leadership stance, okay? So if you are identifying as this masculine who's watching this reading, then this is likely you going to give some love offer to a Queen of Pentacles. However, if this is you as the feminine, okay, you likely have a masculine coming towards you here with a love offer. Now, if we want to talk about signs, this could be a fire sign. So this could be Aries, Sag, Leo. If we're looking at earth signs over here for the feminine energy, this could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Does not have to be though. I am more just getting the energy of these individuals, okay? Solid, stable, passionate leadership, that sort of thing. But let's keep going. We're gonna get some more cards out here for you. Yeah, and this is likely after a tough cycle, a tough period that you've gone through here. It's like now you're seeking this balance and reciprocity because it was not present previously. So again, if that was a previous relationship, a previous job. All right, we have the lilies, we have the anchor, and we have despair. We have wealthy man. The cuckoo clock. And then the birdhouse. Okay. So there's a lot of things that are coming to me for this. We're going to get into these and analyze a little further. This is the only one that I feel like I'm going to look up, so I'm going to take a moment to do that. Okay, so I went ahead and looked into what we have going on here, and the peace lilies, that's what these represent, are a moment of peace, tranquility, that sort of feeling. And so having this below the Five of Wands feels like very opposite energy here, okay? So it feels like you, in some past situation, you had very much, like, this could be argumentative, this could be physical, like fighting, you know? It's opposition though. It could even be competition. So you are now going to be noticing this falling away, this opposition, this battle, this conflict, and it's going to be replaced with peace. And I love that for you. Great. Now we have the Ten of Swords with the anchor. The anchor is abundance and stability. Again, it's very earthly energy, even though it's showing in the water. It's something that anchors down and is solid, kind of like the roots of a tree. So there is abundance showing up here, and even wealth. And this is coming after a period of loss, okay, or endings of some sort. Then we move over to this despair with the Six of Pentacles, and it even says here not hiring, and someone is just in despair here, almost looking for a handout, like, help me out, I cannot find a job, I'm not making ends meet, I'm not sure what this situation is, but I am getting that you're gonna overcome this, and in fact do even better than you had been ever doing. Like, this is going to be like the greatest time of your life. Then here we have wealthy man. So this could be an external wealthy man showing up in your life that's going to help you through this time of despair, right? Again, maybe they're going to give you some sort of handout, like, here's a job. I see you need a job. You have skill sets. You're exactly what I'm looking for. I'm sorry you couldn't find a job before, but I need you and I'm going to pay you well for your skills, okay? Now up here, it did allude to potentially learning a new skill, and so maybe that's what's going to get you into this new door that was not open previously, all right? I'm also seeing an offer being presented, and it feels like an emotional love offer, okay? So whether, again, depending on who's listening, this wealthy man could also represent this King of Wands, because this is masculine energy right here. And maybe this was sort of like the boost that they needed to push them forward into this new era of themselves, okay? Now, this cuckoo clock represents time. And I'm getting two messages. One is you cannot rush this process. Like, allow things to flow naturally. Don't like push forward into something. But I'm also getting that time is of the essence. So whatever is occurring here, it's almost like you're going to be using that intuition during this period of transition to trust the timing of things. So something is going to present themselves to you just at the perfect and right time, and it's going to enable you to get this beautiful offer, whatever this is. Okay, so if it's a job offer, if it's a relationship offer, whatever this is to you, it's like the timing will be perfect for you. Now, with the 12 here and the birds, this is about communication. So there may be some sort of communication coming through. So again, whoever you identify with, if you are this feminine, expect to receive this communication from this masculine. And if you are this masculine, expect to give communication. But I am getting that you are waiting until the opportune time. So whatever that looks like for you, it's just one of those things that you're like, now is not the right time. Maybe you're still processing some ending over here, or still in this state of despair, and this, new opportunity has not come up in your energy yet. And so you're waiting for the most opportune moment to create this contact. All right, let's get some clarity here. Tell me about this despair. Tell me more about this despair card, please. We have running. Okay. So the message that came through with that is you can't run from your problems. You have to face them head on. And I'm getting that, again, maybe having to go back to school for something. Like the thing that you're going for, you're not skilled in enough yet. Live your dream. Never give up on your dreams and dare to live the adventure. All right. Tell me about the Ten of Swords, this ending. This one, okay. Love your journey. Be open to the idea of loving you. Okay. So something to do with love. All right. So what they just showed me was having to do with, how do I explain this? It's not about the amount of times you fall down. It's about the amount of times you get back up and keep going. Okay. So this is also needing to show yourself self-love in the process and having compassion with your journey. Knowing that you're worthy to keep going and worthy of all this beautiful energy that wants to come in over here. We also have travel and validate your past. You did the best you could. Feel and empathize with your past, not judge it. All right. So it's time to move away from something, okay? I also have declutter at the bottom. Let go of old items and create a new sacred space for yourself. So old things that we hold on to, they carry energy. And Spirit's asking you to declutter potentially some old things that may be attached to this old energy, okay? So if like the thing doesn't bring you joy, maybe it was a gift from somebody that's leaving your life and now you're like, why am I holding on to this? Okay? I'm also getting that you learned some valuable lesson in this. So that's where the validate your past is coming in, okay? You cannot run from your problems. It's time for you to get back up off the floor after this betrayal, potentially. And you have greater things to accomplish. All right? So it's like Spirit's literally showing me a hand picking someone up off the ground and going, one more time. It's time to get back up and to do the thing here, you know? So however that resonates for you, that's the message that I'm getting here. So let's close this out with some spirit messages for you. Oh, okay, before I go, the other aspect that they're trying to show me is rags to riches. So if this is not a wealthy man coming in to assist you, then this is who you are destined to become. So rags to riches, right? Little Orphan Annie. Okay, Little Orphan Annie, if you know that story. All right, here's your message from Spirit. Count all of your blessings, even the small ones. Show gratitude and appreciate all that you have in your life and all that is yet to come in. Your best days are still ahead of you. Isn't that a wonderful thought? Definitely. So you definitely, in this card over here, were called to count your blessings and express gratitude for what you already have. So you are being asked to not sit in this lack mentality. Okay? So this despair energy, because you are destined to be rich, right? And even if richness is not like in a monetary money value, you're born to lead and to be a leader and to step into that role. All right? You got to trust the timing of that for your life. All right. These are the last two. We'll take those. Whenever you talk to us being your guides, it never goes unheard. We hear every single word. This is your confirmation that we are assisting you, guiding you, and ensuring your wishes finally coming to fruition. Be patient. Everything will come together for you. And then whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. Yep. So that's the running away from your problems that I'm getting here. So it is time to go. Time to start and time to turn your story into a rags to riches story. So Aquarius, that is your message for today. I hope this resonated with you. If it did not, that's okay. Go ahead and check out one of your other signs that falls in your sun, moon, or rising. And if it did resonate, go ahead, give it a like, share, subscribe. Maybe somebody else you know could use this message as well. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And make sure you fill your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. Go within so you never go without. And keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light here to help guide you through the darkness. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.